Hey everyone, it's Daniel Martin and I'm going to share with you a no makeup tutorial. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to share with you my prep. I always start, after I cleanse my face, I always start with the essence. And the essence is this incredible product that really holds the moisture. It plumps up the skin, mix it up in my hands, and I just apply it all over my face. My skin is very sensitive and it's also reactive. If you can tell, even me touching it, you see the redness come out. So if that happens to you, you have a bit of sensitivity. Next, I'm going to use the water cream. And this stuff is great because it literally bursts onto the skin. It's really has a really low aroma. And I love how this feels, and it's great underneath makeup. I am going to start this video.
Hi everyone, thank you for watching. I hope everyone
oh my
is
God,
doing
she's so
okay.
cute.
I woke up a little while ago and I was like, you know what? I don't think I've ever done a no makeup look.
You guys need to see this girl's shoe closet. This thing is as big as my apartment. This is crazy.
Step one.
Step one.
Effects blurring primer. This one's almost empty, so I definitely need a new one. I think they even changed what the packaging looks like.
Okay, so she's using a blurring primer. The one that I'm going to use is the TATCHA Liquid Silk Canvas. What I love about this product is that it acts as like a makeup magnet. So I'm only using the one pump in my hand. I'm gonna press this into my skin. And I love using primers, especially this one, like skincare, because it literally acts as a makeup magnet for anything that you put on top of it.
Since we're doing like a no makeup look, we're not going to be using foundation. Now this is just my routine.
I'm probably old enough to be this girl's dad, so I need to use something else than just the primer because I suffer from melasma. I have some hyperpigmentation up here on my cheeks, so I need a bit more coverage. I'm gonna use this Dewdrop foundation by SURRATT Beauty, and I'm just gonna do just maybe 2 drops. Yeah, so this amount is what I'm gonna use to cover my whole face, and this is a light product, so you just wanna, I'm only going to use it where I want to even out this redness. I want to knock this redness out. I'm just going to use my fingers, and then I'm going to go over it with a sponge. I don't like to deliver makeup directly from a sponge to the face because I feel like I wind up wasting too much product. So I actually like to use my hands when I do foundation, even on my clients. So Beauty Blender, just going to go in.
So you need a lot less eyebrow product,
Oh
which
gosh,
is nice,
her brows are gorgeous.
because sometimes I get a little carried away
so
with
she's
the
going
eyebrows.
to her brows. I'm using this Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil, and the color that I'm using is Ash. I want something that's just going to fill my brows up a bit. I don't like to have major shape in my brow because I wear glasses and I feel like it looks too makeup-y on me. So I'm just gonna go in and just fill out some of these sparse spots and just kind of polish up the shape. I just want to strengthen up the shape. I don't want to recreate anything. I don't want to fill it up too much. Got my brows on, girl. What's next? We're going into lips now.
For those of you guys still questioning it, what I do is I just like to overline them with a lip color that's similar to my lips. So
okay, so she's going to overline her lips. I got some big ass lips. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that because it could look a bit crazy. I want to see how she overlines her lips because her lips are pretty full.
I've been using nonstop. So you can see the difference.
Oh wow, that looks amazing.
And then I like to fill it in.
In my lip, I already have these peaks that she's trying to create, so I definitely can't go over it. I'm using this lip pencil by Makeup Forever. It's a color called Wherever Walnut, and it's kind of a, I have a lot of blue undertone in my lip, and this has a bit of coolness to it. You have to find a color that's your natural color to make it more finished. I think if you go too warm or too cool, it manipulates the tone, so it winds up looking like lip color rather than something more natural. I'm just gonna follow my shape. So let's start here. Like, I just want to finish my lip. I don't want to recreate anything because I definitely don't want to go overboard with my lip. Okay, she's going into eye makeup now.
So this is gonna sound crazy, but I have this makeup brush that I use literally every single time I do my makeup. So there's always kind of like remnants of shadow on it.
Okay, Sis is using a dirty brush. I'm gonna use a clean brush, but I want to know what she's using the brush for.
Go like this.
Okay, so she's using color to strengthen out her eye. I'm using this Sigma blending tapered brush. I don't have makeup on it because I wash my brushes. So I'm gonna use this product from SISLEY. It's PHYTO-BLUSH Twist Contour. It's kind of like a cream to powder. I use these a lot in my kit. I like it on the cheek, I like it on the eye. So she's going in and she's kind of following the shape of her eye. It's just going to harmonize your eye, follow the natural shape of your eye. You can kind of see that I have a bit of shape already through here. So I'm just gonna go in and just kind of pop that out. And the cool thing about using a big fluffy brush like this is that the long hairs on this, you kind of just move it and it'll disperse. You don't have to be precious about it. It's just literally following the shape of your eye just to kind of shape out and create something that's there that you necessarily wouldn't really see. Gives you a little bit of pop, but it doesn't look makeup-y. Or maybe it does on me. Who knows?
The next step, I have this flower blush in Sweet Pea.
Okay.
So it's one of my favorites. And I like a lot of blush when I'm doing like my no makeup.
Okay, so she's using this beautiful blush with a very big fluffy brush, so it's really kind of hugging her cheek. You can definitely do that with a bronzer, just because I want it to look more natural. And again, I'm going to use this SISLEY PHYTO-BLUSH in a color called Contour. So I'm just going to take this Complexion blender by CLAUDIO RIAZ. I'm just going to go into it like this. I want to mimic where the sun would naturally hit my face, so I'm just going to bring it up all the way up here just to kind of warm that up. On the other side too. And then she does a little bit on her nose. And since we're using the same color, you can definitely go into your eyes if you want more, because it just harmonizes everything. Yeah, I like how that looks.
I'll take a little bit on my finger. It's like a creamy glow.
Creamy
I'll just kind
glow.
of tap it.
Oh, so it's
like add it.
So she's using like a radiant stick, luminizer. I'm gonna use a TATCHA serum stick. This stuff is great. Add a bit more glow here, my cheek, on my nose, like she's doing, because she's so cute. You can literally take it directly to the face as well. And what this does is just adds that bit of radiance that a lot of people want, but it's also really hydrating, moisturizing, and I recommend this for every girl to keep in their bag as a touch-up stick. This was a really great video. I really loved it. I can't get over her room though, because it's as big as my apartment. This no makeup look is great on anybody who wants to feel a bit more polished and a bit more finished. Not so done, but you want to be able to get out the door without looking like you're trying too hard. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was so much fun with her, and you could definitely replicate this at home with just a few products, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.